And we should be live. It is Friday, July 2nd. The time is 7:06 in the PM, and the temperature right now is 21 degrees Celsius. It looks like we've got some people just jumping into the chat now. Abdul is here, 12 hours 8. I'm just gonna double check the stream quality here before I get going. Action BJ. BJ, sorry, Susan, Fans Buses Gaming's here, 204, and everyone else joining in. Hope you're all having a good Friday. I wasn't going to stream tonight, or at least not on this phone, but the fine folks at Purelator didn't deliver my new phone to me today, even though it says expected delivery date July 2nd. Maybe it'll come at some point while I'm out streaming. Hello Mark, Cheesy Rider, Bevy White Zed, Stephen Gangna. Teratopia says she's inviting myself to the Bandit with me. Oh, Bandit Brewing. Fans Buses Gaming hit 700 subs. Congrats on that. What's the weather like? It's supposed to be thunderstorming right now, but instead, it's kind of nice out. So I did nothing all day. I was waiting for my package to come, and it never came. So I went out this evening, and I just recorded a video that finished up in this spot. So I thought, why not just do a little live stream right now? So I'm currently in the financial district, but I will be wandering out of here. Where am I going? I don't really know. I'm thinking I might go out later tonight and record a video. So I don't know if this one will be all that long. Let's see here. So this is the Camerify application. So the last few times I use this, whenever I switch the camera, it turns black for a second, which I don't think is that bad, but it takes a while to sort of resolve the picture. It's all pixelated. So hopefully the camera switching is a little better. I've increased the bitrate considerably on this application. So I'm kind of hoping that was the issue. Abduli says, let's go to College Street. College as in Little Italy College and Little Portugal after that, or college as in just or west of Yonge. This is Bay Street, so I guess we'll walk up Bay. Maybe I'll head over to York Street. Or no, let's just take Bay up. We'll go check out City Hall. If this alleged thunderstorm ever happens, I do have my trusty rappel umbrella on me. I was going to do an e-scooter stream tonight, but with all the rain, I don't really want to get the gear I use for that wet. It's not exactly waterproof. There's a look at FCP. Fans Buses Gaming says it's been raining all day here. Yeah, it rained off and on in the late afternoon. There was even some hail at one point, but that seemed to settle down. Hello, Lisa D. Yeah, Susan says it just hailed. Yeah, it didn't really hit Yonge and Eglinton, but I did have someone message me to tell me that it's hailing where they were. So I was very on the fence about streaming tonight, but well, the weather's good, why not? Let's head north here. Maybe we'll go up to City Hall and then we'll figure something out. I'm just gonna check my Purolator delivery one last time. Have these knuckleheads delivered my new phone on the day they said they were going to? No. The last update was on Wednesday. It says they picked my item up in Timmins. But it also says expected by Friday, July 2nd. So, WTF Purolator. If I get home and find a pickup notice, I guess I can't be mad. It's my fault. I'm just gonna cross the street here. We'll get the money shot. Lisa, it's the 4A 5G. No, I did not go the iPhone route. Steve Miker, $2. Scary moment on your e-scooter yesterday. Thank you for the $2, Steve Miker. And yes, a car tried to run right over me. Thank you very much, Steve. What had happened was a car turned through an intersection when they probably shouldn't have. They probably should have waited, but they went, and there was really no harm done from that. But the car behind it decided to follow it through without checking to see if there was anyone in the intersection. And guess who was there? I was. So good job, dumbass driver. When you're turning left, do not just ride the tail of the car in front of you. You think that type of thing would be common sense? So we're just gonna head up to City Hall, where a very unfortunate incident happened last night. Lisa says, did you at least throw up a finger? You will see my left hand left the handlebars. It's a lot harder to do that on an electric scooter, but I did manage to extend a finger. And I also mouthed something that wasn't very pleasant right to the driver's face. Am I going to a patio tonight? No. I went to an unbelievable patio last night. I went to the Broadview Hotel. They have a wonderful rooftop space. I had mixed feelings about the food, but the atmosphere was nice. I highly recommend that if you're looking for something neat, and you get a rather stunning view of the city from up there. And this is Adelaide Street. Oh, there's the Cactus Club over there. They've got a big patio. I'm just gonna walk outside of the scaffolding. So normally on a Friday, all the office workers doing overtime would be starting to stream out right now. There's a look up at the St. Regis. And coming up is Temperance Street. So my video for tomorrow starts on a streetcar, and then I ride to the Distillery Loop, and I hop off and walk through the Distillery District. It's my first time through there in a while. And then I just went along Front Street. That is Old City Hall up ahead. And you can see the refurbished gargoyles. They're not the original gargoyles hanging from the clock tower. Marion says I need to be careful with all the drivers. Yeah, that's a given. That's not just Toronto though, that's any big city or small city, that's just period. You got to be careful not just for drivers but for dumb pedestrians and other people on 2 and 4 wheels. There's Hudson's Bay. Those bike lanes are tight on young. Yeah, I'm one of those people that prefers no bike lanes actually. I like bike lanes because it encourages more people to get off the sidewalk. And if people feel safer, that's a good thing. But personally, I like to just ride on the road. But still, if I were in charge, I'd make sure there are bike lanes all over the city. So we'll take one last look south down Bay Street. This guy's ringing his bell at me. I'm not stepping on the road. No harm done. I guess it looked like I was going to step on the road. Yep, happy Canada Day yesterday and happy Independence Day coming up to our American viewers. There were fireworks at the CN Tower. I thought there weren't any official fireworks yesterday. And I was lying in bed. I heard all sorts of fireworks going off in every direction, but I couldn't be bothered to go out to the balcony and take a look. I'm just gonna cross here. Well, it's good to see these food trucks doing a good business. It's been a while since there's been enough people down here to really make it worth their while. Where's Charlie? Charlie is not my dog. Did you capture the hailstorm? No, I didn't really have much hail, if any at all, up at Yonge and Eglinton. I brought my umbrella with me, fully prepared to do a rainy video today. But it was like this when I got off the streetcar. One thing that's definitely different with more people is I'm a lot more conscious as to where I'm just sticking the camera. When it's empty, I could pretty much just turn around and point it anywhere, but now I don't want to do it right in someone's face. I haven't really live streamed with a whole lot of people. If you think about it, I started live streaming last year during the pandemic. I haven't really done any non-pandemic live streams, so it'll be neat to see how that works out. What breed is Charlie? I don't know. I could find out. You stream every Friday, watching from Korea. Well, 안녕하세요 to you, and usually Friday. If I don't stream on Friday, I'll make up for it on Saturday, if not Sunday. There's no rhyme or reason. I try to stream 2 or 3 times a week. I used to stream 3 or 4 times a week, but it got a little much. I'll do an e-scooter live stream next time there's no rain in the forecast. There I am with the lovely blocked view of the Toronto sign in the background. It's nice to see people out just doing their thing though. And you might have seen in the news last night, unfortunately, a Toronto police officer lost his life in the line of duty right in the parking lot below here. I think that's where it took place. Susan says I need some shades. On a day like this, look at that sky. It's a gorgeous color, but it's got the threat of rain. Michael, I have a bell on my e-scooter, but I now have an electric horn for my bicycle, which is quite loud and obnoxious, but I guess that's kind of the point. And what's sad is I can't wander up these stairs right here. You get a fantastic view from up there. And there's like a park area upstairs around City Hall itself. Oh, there's some kind of pigeon fight. Oh, someone gave them a loaf of bread? Pigeons and seagulls. They got a whole loaf of bread to themselves. I think seagulls are just a little bit bigger than pigeons. They've got that slight edge in terms of bullying them around. I think this news truck here is probably here for the incident that happened. I know Ken did a video around this spot today, and he already uploaded it. Steve's Catering, homemade chunky fries. Let's go through the Osgoode Hall grounds. It'll be a little nicer than Queen Street. Ooh, the smell of gas from the generator powering that truck. Ken's video is only 360p. Yeah, YouTube has randomly decided not to render some videos in HD or 4K for quite a while. So I think Ken just wanted to get the video up. I always wait till it's rendered. That's one of the reasons why I had a few videos that were posted a bit late last week. Hello, Godwin. It's very common to see couples after their wedding swing through here for pictures, or maybe they just throw on their tux and gown and come here and have pics taken. Probably here and Trinity College and U of T would be the two places I see that a whole lot. Susan, yeah, I think it is. They are limiting access to both the Path and Eaton Center. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Let me just find a seat on these steps here. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. I'll screw in my stand. Hello, Peter Stock. Marie Palmer is here. Markel, that's a very specific request. I don't think I'll be able to make that on Saturday, July 10th. Got the phone down. Got the water bottle out. Johnny, have you ever been to High Park? I have live streamed from High Park. Steven Jackson, $6.99. Can't wait for fans to be back at all sporting events here in Ontario. I agree. Hopefully we get the Blue Jays back before the season's over. Kind of liking just sitting here. One thing about this backpack is these straps always bunch up, and I always have to make sure that they're nice and flat so I don't look like I'm walking around with, see that here? Oh, it's all twisted. That fix it? Yeah, I think that fixed it. Oh well. Oh, the bells at City Hall are going. Maybe your e-scooter streams are better than biking. Bike may be too fast. Yeah, I think they're just different. I haven't really done many bike streams since I figured out how to get it right. And they're definitely a work in progress. Same goes for the e-scooter streams. These grounds are quite beautiful. That's not a word I say a whole lot. You carry around a JanSport or Patagonia Atom backpack for streaming. Guys, it is raining right now. It's very light. If it starts raining heavily, I'll get out my backpack. When it's raining like this, I don't want to be the one guy walking around with an umbrella. And I was just under cover, and now we're out in the open. Ooh. Which gate? Susan says sun showers. They actually forecasted a thunderstorm for tonight. I checked the hourly forecast and it said at 8 and 9. Let's see, does the weather vane tell us anything? No, the weather vane seems to be turned off. Thank you, weather vane. This is the Canada Life building. That is not an Art Deco building, it is Beaux Arts. That's okay if this gimbal gets ruined. I actually have 2 of them now. I have 3. I have a broken one, this one, and one that's brand new in the box because the company just sent me a new one as a warranty replacement. Sanjay says I have to protect the gimbal. Nah, I'll just let it die. I'd rather let a gimbal die than walk around with an umbrella when nobody else has an umbrella. Whippy Dude says, enjoyed the walk with Charlie. Thank you, Whippy Dude. I enjoyed the walk with Charlie too. Godwin says, is moisture bad for gimbals? I'm assuming it can't be good. There's like bearings and moving parts. And it's all very precise. There's Look North up University. And I did use my old gimbal in a snowstorm uncovered. For quite a while. Maybe that's why it died. Here's the Campbell House Museum. I'm wondering if I could duck and take some cover somewhere. Oh, I see some people with an umbrella. Yeah, it's raining heavy enough. I think I need to play that card. Alright, I'm gonna scoot around the corner here and whip out the umbrella. Chaser says, when did they change the Zurich building? Well, Zurich moved to First Canadian Place from that location like 8 years ago? It then became Tata Consulting. Alright, I'm getting the umbrella out. I'm also going to get another sip of water. There we go. Knowing my luck, this rain will let up. One of the bad things about this setup now is it's really hard to flip the camera around because I got one hand on this thing. So I've gone from thinking I'd be a dummy with an umbrella to looking like I'm one of the smart people. Sucks to be at a patio right now. I just want to make sure I got my wallet. I'm struggling to hold this thing. I am well, Tech. How are you? Susan says sun shower. It did say thunderstorms in the forecast. I need one of those umbrella hats. Brandon says hopefully indoor dining returns before not too long. You know, Ontario is the only region in North America that does not have indoor dining. Alright, I'm totally gonna get nailed with copyright for this. One sec. Okay, I think our volume is back now. If you guys can let me know if we're sounding okay. You gotta be careful with cars blasting music. I had to turn the volume down on the mic. J-Lo copyright for sure. The problem is if I edit the video after the fact to get rid of that, to remove the copyright claim, I lose the live chat replay. I should do what Ken does, just laugh like a crazy man. We'll take a look at the old Chum building, and you can see that car that news vehicle that is embedded into the side of the building. That ramen place is quite good, Tunboku. There's one at Young and Egg. Chris West says, of all the songs to blast. Yeah, it's kind of like blasting I Got a Feeling, or Let's Get It Started from the Black Eyed Peas. Or even worse, the original version of Let's Get It Started. I think that would trigger a lot of people. And here's McCall Street. Oh, Salad King is open. They should rename Ryerson Salad King University. You're looking for a new name? I propose that. There's the warehouse on the right. They've got a big patio space to the side. There's the Bell Globe Media building. This rain might be here to stay. Mevami. The CTV owned Chum. There was a big buyout and a lot of their entities got all split up, and some went to Bell Globe Media and some got to stay with City TV, which is now owned by Rogers. We are definitely a country of large media conglomerates, a few large media conglomerates. And the scary thing with that is they control most of the major news outlets. There's a look south down John Street. And hey, look, it's a view of just the tip. How many times does the black market move?
I hate it.
We're getting a hurricane in NY. So in case you're wondering, we are walking west along the north side of Queen Street. Well, if I'm walking west, and if you look at the picture, of course I would be on the north side. You don't have to be a super sleuth to figure that out. And there is the black market next to Zara. Zara was open yesterday on Canada Day. Johnny, do you own a car? No, but I have a car booked for my trip to Montreal. I don't know if I'll be doing any videos from the car, but I do have a car booked, so that's how I'll be getting there. I have my hotel booked. I won't say which one it is until after the fact. I'll probably do a quick little hotel review or a walk around for my other channel. And New York City is pretty much planned out. I just have to pull the trigger and buy the actual plane ticket. There's the Black Bull. And it's Soho Street. Not to be confused with Soho in NYC. Godwin says hotel room tours. Yeah, they'll be coming. I'm kind of a hotel geek. I love researching my hotels and trying to find sort of a nice boutique hotel that is not expensive, that ticks all the boxes. Location, it's a hot country, rooftop pool is a must. Although in New York City, I'm kind of leaning towards just one of the mega chains. If you make a few videos from Montreal, we won't be upset. Yeah, I'll make a few videos from Montreal, but not more than one a day, probably. Just enough so when I get back to Toronto, I can take 4 or 5 days off. Am I going to live stream with Action Kid in NYC? That's a good question. Jeanette Morales, $20. Johnny and friends, happy Friday. Thank you, Jeanette Morales. Happy Friday to you. Thanks again for the 20, Jeanette. And happy July 4th coming up. I might not even be streaming until July 5th, so I'll just say that now. There's the iconic Steve's Music Store. This guy's walking around with a sign. There's H&M. Make sure I grab some Chistauk in MTK. I'm sure I said that wrong. Oh, the rain is letting up. Happy days. I'll keep the umbrella out just a little bit longer. I don't want to get burned. Are my shoes soaked? No. We are not soaked. It's definitely a nice evening though. Thank you, Arsenal. There's the horseshoe. I'm sure that's just a fraction of the normal Friday night crowd. Yeah, the sky to the west has nothing on the sky to the east. And we're here at Spadina. Since we're waiting, we'll get another look at the nice sky. Bevy YZ, greetings from the rainy north shore of Nova Scotia. Get an adult bevy on you. Thank you, Bevy YZ. From the north shore, does that mean you have videos coming up from the north shore? I don't know what or where that is. Thank you for the $10. Keitherton says the best McDonald's. Yeah. It's up there. Well, now that the McDonald's at Dufferin and King is no longer there, I think this one has that all to itself. You know, let's go check out Susan's parents' restaurant. A Taste of China Seafood. Providing Susan doesn't object. Maybe a little pass through Kensington Market as well. Although I think this is where I walked last Friday in my regular video. Oh well. It's always different when it's live. I don't mind being redundant with the live streams. And on the regular videos I try to space out covering the same parts. That's a gorgeous view. Alright, I think it's time to put the umbrella away. We're gonna go hunker down. Not really want to put it on the ground, as I'll probably pick up all kinds of dirt and crap, which I'll then put in my backpack. Alright, I'm gonna put the phone down for a short break, guys. You will not be able to, or I will not be able to see the chat, so play nicely. And I'm gonna grab a drink of water. Let's throw the widescreen on so you have something better to look at. And I did not miss my Purolator package. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but the quality seems to be a little smoother tonight than my last stream. I am using different software and I cranked up the bitrate. I think I want to... Oh no, my backpack strap is doing that same stupid thing again. But there we go, we successfully survived the rain. Now it's back to walking. We need a late night stream at the McDonald's at Queen and Spadina. I will not be streaming from inside the McDonald's. I can walk by it, but I'm not going to stream from right inside it. Thanks, Jeanette. I hope that fancy bike light is treating you and your daughter well. What does that even mean? Center for Social Innovation? What? Hamburgers during the summer, hot dogs from the hot dog stand in the winter, and I stream from the fryer. I'll be doing no such things. You guys know full well you're making ridiculous requests. How was your family visit? It went well. My mom and my brother came up, and we went for a meal at the Duke of Kent at Yonge and Eglinton. I had the Ragin' Cajun chicken sandwich and a pint of Guinness. And I already had a beer on my balcony before that. And then I went to the Broadview Hotel. So it had been a while since I've been drinking throughout an entire day and night like that. There's Sonic Boom. Oh. Whoa. That guy was spinning his wheels. That guy tell his insurance company he's got an advertisement in his roof. You have to do that. And Jeanette, I know you once stayed at this hotel on the left, but it is no longer a hotel. Okay. I believe it is soon to be Toronto Public Housing. The city has purchased this property. It's currently serving, I think, as a youth shelter. But now the city owns it. I think they're going to make it more permanent. And there'll probably be an extensive renovation. And from what I understand, as a budget hotel in this area, people quite liked it. That's one thing we don't have a whole lot of in Toronto, is affordable hotels. And you certainly can't do much worse than that location. James Johnson, 279, can you say, hey, since there's no last name on there, sure. Josh is weird. I don't mean to say that to any particular Josh. It's just a random sentence I uttered. Thank you for the 279. Usually when people ask me to say something, it's often something offensive or a swear word. I always have to pause and think twice when I read it. But that one's okay. No problem saying someone is weird. I'm weird. And if you get offended by that, you need to lighten up. Hello, Chris Mills. And we are heading towards the main intersection of the main Chinatown. But we will, although I think the other side of the street is a little higher on the interesting meter, we'll stay on this side and we'll walk right by Susan's restaurant. Hopefully the rain hasn't kept all the outdoor diners at bay. What are my thoughts on greasy crackhead? I don't think there should be any foreign investing in the housing market. I just think that's one thing that should be off limits. But there's a book by an author who talked about a lot of overseas laundering, particularly from China, through Vancouver casinos. So it's not just the housing market that's being used for money laundering. Check out the barbecue on King's Noodle. Oh, we'll be walking right by there, Godwin. Although, apparently King's Noodle is not what it used to be. I had it under the old ownership, but I don't really remember it. And I've had it with the new owners. And in both instances, I don't really remember it. Here it is, just up here on the left. Not much of a window display today. Susan talking about that old Rexall. That, believe it or not, was a burlesque house in that building. D. Terrell, $5. Thank you, D. Thank you very much. Nedish says, where will I be tomorrow? I don't know. I don't do the filming thing Saturday evenings. I'll wake up in the morning, think of a video, and I'll go out and film it. Heck, if I do a late night video tonight, I might not even go out tomorrow. I might just take the day to enjoy for myself. Oh, Susan. I think your restaurant is coming up. Here's the famous dumpling house. This is must-eat Chinatown food. It's very cramped. Well, looks like they've had some customers. I'll urge people to check this place out. Oh, someone's waving. Susan, did you say I'm coming? There used to be a theater where the condo is now at Dragon City. There is Taste of China seafood restaurant. I have never been there, but I will order from it. Or perhaps go try it in person once indoor dining has resumed. But the owners are Susan's parents. Hoping for some good post-storm sunrise clouds tomorrow. Well, you'll be awake, and I will not. Let me check the status of my percolator shipment. Did they even try to deliver it today? Item in transit. Good thing I stayed home all day waiting for it. They usually deliver around 2 or 3. Okay, I don't think the Alma Combo will have their patio set up, so let's head down St. Andrew Street here. and wander into Kensington Market. Brian, do I still wear my mask in the grocery store even though I'm fully vaccinated? I follow the rules. Outside I don't wear it unless I'm hopping from one place to another place, then it's just annoying to take it off. Inside, I follow the rules, so yeah, I wear it. If I went to bed early, I might get up. Ooh, there's a slim chance of me going to bed early. I just finished Clarkson's Farm on Amazon Prime. And I've started watching an old show called Catastrophe. And I gotta say, that's absolutely hilarious. I'm also not sure if I like the Moonbeam rebranding here. I kind of miss their old colors. They have completely changed the look of the shop. Of course, it's the coffee that counts. It's a big new look for Moonbeam. Hey, what's up, high fiver? There's a look south. There's a skyline view at that parking lot. Yeah, Susan. I featured that in a video before. I'm just gonna keep moving through here. Rest in peace, Cold Tea, which used to be in this area. Kensington Market has a really cool egg shop. We'll walk up to Baldwin. Did you enjoy Clarkson's Farm? I thought it was excellent. And you actually learn a whole lot about farming on that show too. I highly recommend anyone who likes a bit of dry humor. And again, I'll watch anything that Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, or James May do. It's good to see the street art didn't completely wash away. Keitherton always wanted to go to Cold Tea. It was a neat experience. There's a bar to the south up here in Augusta called the Handlebar that I used to go to with my friends quite a bit. And it looks like, all right guys, I'm gonna mute it for a second. This is gonna be a minefield. All right, we've got the, I got the volume back. I'm just gonna keep talking right now, but hopefully that very loud music didn't play for too long on the stream. It's been a while since I've been copyright busted. Up here is Nassau Street, and this street's kind of interesting.
You're welcome.
There's a lot of patios and stuff along here. Eddie Chin says just talk louder. Except that I'm the guy talking to himself really loud. I don't have much shame. know what? Let's take a look down Nassau Street. I feel like I'm always going up Augusta to college. But let's see what Nassau has to offer. Ooh, Aussie's. That used to be a grilled cheese sandwich restaurant that didn't pay their employees. Ooh, there's an interesting smell of barbecue and weed and booze. It's a very, very interesting smorgasbord of smells right now. Here's a big, well-equipped patio. Oh, that sun. That is Koss Restaurant. Here's Bellevue Avenue. Let's just continue over to Bathurst. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot to see this way, but whatever. Yeah, Ryan Rides, are you doing a stream tonight? There's a hidden bar close to me that never closes. There's the backside of Toronto Western. Go to Beverly Street. That's off in the other direction. We're gonna head to Bathurst. And then I'll probably walk north. I don't like the idea of walking south. Then I don't really know. I'll figure something out. I'll try, Kartik. Although the people in the chats collectively have a lot of great suggestions. Susan says the street is sad. It wasn't sad a few blocks east of here. And this will kick us out on Bathurst. And then I'll take that up to college. Then I don't really know. Man, that bowl of chocolate flavored Life cereal is starting to give me a bit of a sugar crash. That was my dinner. My mom made me a whole bunch of chili, and I had that for lunch. My usual smoothie for breakfast, but I was bad and ate some chocolate chip cookies, so I had a pretty light dinner. That was just a cereal, or a bowl of cereal. But it's generally not a good idea to not eat something filling and then go out and film, as I did record a video before this. There's the old Cromer radio. That was going to be a Walmart at one point in time, and the city of Toronto had to rezone or change the building codes for this area to exclude Walmart. They just made it so Walmart couldn't build a big enough store to make it worth their while. They wanted to build an urban format store, And I think that would have been similar to the ones they have in China with the urban format, or that Costco, one of those two chains, has over there. But the residents of Kensington Market made a rather large stink. I'm generally not a fan of NIMBYs, but I won't say I'm against opposing this Walmart. And instead we got a Winners and a supermarket and everything else that's in this building. Greasy crackhead, $2.79. Here's 2 bones to get some hot grabba in Kensington. I will get that on my next trip through Greasy Crackhead, but thank you for the $2.79. That's an interesting screen name you got. Godwin will do a mukbang video. There's often big lineups of people returning empties at that beer store. Reg Hart? Hello. I went to your Cineforum in 1996, I think. I saw Forbidden...
1996?
It was late 90s, mid to late. I saw the Forbidden cartoons.
How old were you then?
18. 18, 19.
That's a ways back.
I'll go on the record. I'm 40 now, but I'll go on the record as saying I was 19. Because I remember.
What's the apparatus?
I'm live streaming right now.
Beg pardon?
Live streaming. So we have 424 viewers. We're just walking around the city. All right. And are you opening back up in a few weeks? No? All right. All right. Well, cheers. Andrew Nielsen, $5. Thank you, Andrew Nielsen. That was Reg Hart. He does a lot of sort of living room cinema. He's got a projector and a bunch of neat things to show. I did not expect to see him just chilling on his porch. But thank you again, Andrew Nielsen, for the $5. And here's Sneaky D's on the right. The endangered Sneaky D's. They will be looking for a new home, if not closing, as this building will be redeveloped. James Johnson, $2.79. Your mods hate me. James Johnson. Sorry, I can't really pay attention to what's going on during the live stream. But if you follow the rules of the stream in the chat, there shouldn't be any issue with the mods. We've got some patios here. There's the patio at Sneaky D's. Susan says Rolling with Ian is tracking me down. Well, I might only get as far as Spadina. Here's Nest. There used to be the Hideout in here as well, but the Hideout is gone, I think. And they used to be located over on Queen West. Yes, there's been a heat wave in the west coast of Canada, and Toronto's been a little hotter than normal. It's good to see Toby's Pub. You doing a good business? Oh, and a Donburi restaurant. Oh, I would love to go there. Donbury is excellent. Copyright. Yeah, I just walked kind of quickly through it. For some reason, that kind of music doesn't get picked up on the copyright scans. And for the next part of college, the other side of the street is a tad more interesting. I was thinking of crossing, but that Mercedes made it not possible to safely do it. Maybe I'll cross over at the lights coming up. Carl, it was good. It was very good. Hello?
Hello?
Ian?
I'm Ian.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
You don't mind being on here, right?
Oh, of course not. I'll just turn you off here. Hello.
Oh.
So I finally get to meet you.
Yeah. Hello, how's
Because
it
we were
going?
going to meet the blue backpack or something, but never got around to that. But
Oh, yeah. I can still bring
I
that
just wanted
with
to
me.
see your gimbal there. It was, I've looked at several different ones. Mine is huge, so I can't carry when I do live.
Oh, yeah. I've got a few of these ones. Apparently, I don't know how long they last, but
Yeah.
it's a Moza Mini MX. It's like $100 bucks
Mine
on
was
Amazon.
a Y unit, something C. Anyways, well, I don't want to interrupt your stream. I
Okay.
was sort of, I just thought I knew I was going to head out for something, so I thought I'd meet you
Okay.
and say hello.
Okay, well, very nice to meet you guys. Ian's got a channel, Rolling with Ian. Check that out. He does a different take on Toronto than I do, but it's all interesting. Or
I think after you get off, I'm going to go live in Kensington Market, show the nightlight there.
All right, well, I'll probably be done very soon.
Okay,
so-
well, no, I'm not, no rush. I just wanted to meet you, and so at least now you put a face to the name.
Well, I'd shake your hands. It's still not socially
No,
acceptable.
no, it's not, and that's why I keep distance.
We're-
I got my
we're not-
mask, so
Well, we'll have to wait a month for that, but
yeah.
anyways, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And good luck tonight on your stream. I'll tune in when I'm home.
Okay.
All right, cheers.
Yeah.
And there goes Ian. I like his shirt too. And there's some great artwork on the other side of the street, so we're gonna head over there. We're gonna check that artwork out. Then I'm thinking I might only go as far as Spadina. Yes, that was Ian. So Ian gives a different perspective on the streets of Toronto. I mean, sometimes I take the ability to just step around stuff for granted when someone is blocking a sidewalk or when there's a pothole and stuff like that. So I think he gives a much needed perspective on the city. And this is excellent. And just across the street, I believe that used to be Kaplansky's. That was kind of a controversial Montreal smoke meat serve and deli of sorts. The guy had a very public feud with his landlord and ended up getting locked out. I think they had a location at Pearson Airport. I don't know if that's still there. Lee City knows all the local artists. The only one I ever know is Al Runt, and that's just because his stuff is so distinct. we're coming up upon Augusta Avenue just up ahead. Partic, I've never been to Adamson Barbecue. His two locations are a bit out of the way. I know that's about as controversial as a place as you could go. But apparently, it's really good. But I probably won't make my way over there. It's not very convenient. Boardwalk Brad, $5. What's up, Johnny? Thank you, Boardwalk Brad. What's up, sir, to you? And there is the part of Augusta Avenue I skipped out on. And it looks like Supermarket still doesn't have an outdoor patio set up. Lisa, yeah, I agree with you. I'm just trying to be a bit more careful about how I say it. Live the walk, $10. Just for being you. Thanks for all the great walk. Cheers. Thank you, Live the Walk. Thank you very much for the $10, sir. There's the Fancy Franks on the left. Free Times Cafe. What beer do I drink? I mentioned it before, but lately I've been drinking a lot of light IPAs. But I am going to go home and have a beer after this. Oh, listen to this music. I'm gonna turn the volume down for a minute, guys. All right, I think I got the volume back. All right, Lisa, have a good night.
Yeah.
Someone trying to be a dick on my street. And there's where I bought my bike, the Urbane Cyclist. Emma PH. Nice to see you again. Although, we are just a boot near the end of the stream. I think the next time I stream like this, walking, it won't be from downtown. We'll go somewhere different. Maybe St. Clair West again will be in the cards. Yeah, let's go over to the south side and see if the El Macombo patio is open. No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this side. And on that note, I would like to thank our mods for modding. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Thank you for all the super chats and your support. Sorry for those who just dropped in that we're ending it. But I'm gonna hop on that next streetcar coming up. Let me fish my mask out. There we go. So thank you guys for everything. Thanks for your support. If you are not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Check out my other channel as well, Johnny Stumbles, and subscribe there. And I think after this, Rolling with Ian is going to try a live stream. So you can find him. Oh, Vivian Johnson. Have a good night, Vivian. You can find his channel, Rolling with Ian. But he's not the only one who streams. Ryan Ride streams. Bevy YHZ streams. Godwin streams. So we've got a lot of streamers in the group. And I hope you guys had a good time, and I've got my mask on. I'm all ready to get onto the streetcar.